Alright, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Shockclock. Double and honors to the elders at GLMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom. And, this is going to be a quick and edifying lesson, that we are at the end of this thing, man. We are in the end games. If you brothers haven't seen the Avengers, when it came out, it was a big deal, I think in 2018, 2019, I think around there. But it was a big thing. Maybe not the 2000s. Maybe I got the date wrong. But either way, it was a big thing, man, when Endgame came out. And we know that Russia's about to get in the mix of Iran and Israel, and Russia already says they're gonna back up Israel and China, it's like Russia and China already said they're gonna back up Iran, which, if y'all didn't hear, Iran shot some missiles, non-radiation missiles, in Israel, basically, and they're fighting it out, man, but the three superpowers is gonna get involved, man, and they're waiting for the U.S. to respond, but the U.S. is already, Trump is just a puppet, so whatever Amalek says go, and we just got to see what Trump is going to do, man. Because either way, the two superpowers, China and Russia, they're going to get involved and back up Iran. And we know Israel, America is basically Israel's bitch, man, so to say. So we know that, when Israel says jump to America, America has to say how high, man, and it's always been like that, Israel, but it's prophesied that Israel will go down, man, and it's we are in the end game, man. We are at the end of this thing, man. You brothers, sometimes you reflect on all the hell, which we're not out yet, we're not delivered yet, but we're getting close to that time, man. But as I can say for myself, I remember all the hell that we had to go through, physically and spiritually, man. But it's not gonna be compared to the kingdom, or it's not gonna be compared to to Jacob's trouble, the hell that these 2/3 that are about to go through, man, because they're about to go through hell on this side, man. Before they gets into the spiritual realm, they're about to go through torment on this side, man. They're about to lose their wife, their kids, everything that they hold dear to, man, and even to the point to where they're gonna lose their lives, man. Because all because they wasn't chosen from the foundation of the earth, or because they scoffed and mocked, man. Everything that the prophets been saying, the so-called what they call them, preach teachers, man, or street preachers, man. On the street preaching, man, is coming to pass, man. And some people are starting to realize other people are still mocking and scoffing, but really, the prophecies over trumps all that mocking and scoffing, man. Because the prophecy basically gives us confidence, man, in these times to come, which we already had confidence, but it shows that who the Lord, who Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has been dealing with all this time, man. Because we are here, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is gonna be Thanos, man, and he's gonna wipe this bitch clean, man. He's gonna do away with America, man. Which is basically half of the population of the earth, man. So he's coming to commit genocide, man. And he's gonna kill the armies in Armageddon, in WW3, man, in World War III, man. That we can see, that's clearly in the news, man. You know, so all that mocking and scoffing that people have been doing, man, is basically catching up to their ass, man, and it's gonna catch so far up to their ass to where they're gonna be right there in line taking that damn chip and being like, damn, them people, them guys that was in you know that was on the street corners, teaching and preaching, man. They told us this was gonna happen. Now look at me, man. You know, and Yahweh Bashim Shah is gonna make them remember when that nuclear destruction touched down, man, and eat their flesh, eat away their flesh, man. He gonna make them remember all that mocking that they did and scoffing that they did, man. You know, but we are in the end games, brothers. All we waiting is for the next big event, man. And these elites, man, they gonna have to they gonna have to come with it, man, because things are getting heat up, man. There's too much stuff going on the planet Earth, man. Israel and Iran, the riots, people killing each other in the riots, stealing, looting. All they need is another big event like a 7-Eleven, man. So to say, a T attack, man, a power outage, man. A blackout, so forth, man. Whatever that these devils got up their sleeve, they gonna have to come with it, man. Cause things in the Middle East is getting too hot, too hot, man. And they know that their time is short, So, I'm gonna get this one scripture and then I'm gonna call it. This is 2nd Ezra verse 9 verse 12, man, and it says, the same must know it, death by pain, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, but but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, man, and whom the world is created, man. And at the end, man, the righteous is gonna be, they're gonna be fine, man. Right now we're in this wicked society, man, and we see all these wicked people profiting and getting gains and stuff, and it seems like we're always losing, man. But soon come, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna turn this world upside down, man. Well, right side up, man, to the point to where the righteous is gonna be profiting. The righteous is gonna get rewarded, man. Because right now the wicked stands in power, man. The wicked gets rewarded. Being wicked in this society gets you fame, glory, money, women, following the commandments, and trying to please Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. People look down upon it, man. Even these Christians, man, they look down upon it, man. Oh, he think he better than everybody. No, man. We're the true people of the Bible, man. We're the Israelites of the Bible, man. And we're trying to, get back into that higher estate, man. And they look down upon us, man. But soon come, man. Once Yahweh Shai shows up, man, it's game over. And to hell with this place, man. To hell with these people, man. Because they're gonna scoff and mock until he shows up and shoot a laser beam at them, man. And good riddance with most of these people here, man. With these damn 2/3, man. We get tired of this place, man. But we have to wait upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Because sooner or later, he's gonna give the green light to let all hell break loose, and sooner or later, man, he gonna get each one of these jakes, man. They think they're getting away right now, but they're mocking and scoffing. Ain't gonna be compared to the destruction and the terror that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna send upon them, man. They're gonna wish that they listened and not mocked and scoffed, man, and be ignorant, man. But we are in the end game, man, and Thanos, during that war, man, that implemented, well, that through the spirit, man, that was just Yahweh Shai coming in the battle of Jehoshaphat, man, and wreaking havoc, man, and they think they're gonna kill. They think they're gonna win, man. They think they're gonna win against Yahweh Shai, man. Which is crazy, man. To see these prideful ass people, man, and that just shows you where we at, man. That just shows you where we at, where America's at, man. America has no morals. They have no standards. They're prideful as all hell, man. You can see it on these people, on these women, and one more thing, brothers, for these women, man, I forgot what I was gonna say, but these women, man, they gonna be shit out of luck, man. We see all these women, you brothers seen them, countless women, even the ugly ones, man. They're prideful as all hell, not feminine, but they're feminist or whatever, and they're prideful as all hell, man. And it's crazy, man. It takes society to crumble for these women to get right, man. And brothers, don't all these women have is they have the same box in between their legs, man. You brothers are way more important, way more have way more status than them, man. It's just that this society that we are in, man, Esau has turned everything upside down, man. So don't get with these women for the box, and that goes for me too, man. Make sure they provide some in your life, man, that is profitable, man. Because all these women is manipulative narcissists. What opportunist I forgot how to say it. If an opportunity opens, man, they'll take it, man. Opportunistic or something like that. Another word. It's just been a long day, but all these women they'll just take it, man. They'll take anything. They just prideful as all hell, man. And any opportunity they get that's better than their situation right now, they'll take it, man. So you brothers, make sure she's providing some stability in your life, man, and it doesn't have to be financially. Make sure you're profiting off of her, man. Because most of these women, they're not right, man. And most of these women, brothers, I'm telling you, most of these women don't deserve you, man. To be honest, they don't deserve you, man. The way that they think, the way that they carry themselves, or the way that their morals are, man. We deserve way better women than what Babylon, America offers us, man. With dealing with these women, man, we deserve way better, man. And the hell that they brung upon us, man, and is bringing upon us, man. We deserve way better. But that's all I wanted to say, man. I hope this lesson was edifying to you, Akim, and you, Aqua, out there. Y'all take care. Y'all pray for one another, because we are living in some trying times. Make sure you're praying and watching, daily, and that goes for myself too, because we got to be praying, Akim, because we're close to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming, man. And Esau knows that he can't be lollygagging no more, man. He has to step things up, because World War III, man, is on the horizon, man. It's on the horizon, man. Things are getting hot, so he knows he has to come down with great wrath. He can't be playing no more, man. He gonna have to go ahead and push this thing, So I like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Yakwadash, double and honors to the elders at GMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim and Aquath, around and about the four corners of the earth. Shalom.